were 400 miles from home. We were chewing up my new whitewall tires with a bad alignment, and we had one morning to fix it on our own. Hi guys, and welcome back to Ellie's Garage, where my dad and I are restoring a 1965 Ford Falcon to become my daily driver. But we've never done this before. Dad and I had driven over 400 miles to go to Women's Motor Fest in Columbus, Ohio. We had a great time at the show, but the day before we headed home, we noticed that my tires were already wearing too much on the insides. Now, if you remember a year ago, we had that exact same problem happen much worse when we were at Falcon Nationals in Texas. Just driving down there, the tires had worn so badly that we were showing the steel belts. It was really bad. What I learned that weekend was setting the toe of your front wheels. If your wheels are towed in too much, you'll wear on the outside of the tires. But if they're towed out too much, you'll wear on the inside of your tires. Obviously, we are still towed out because we're seeing too much wear on the inside of the tires, which is great that we know, but no one could help us align it this time. So now we get to do everything we did in Texas again, except this time we don't have people helping us. Dad and I got up early that morning to get the alignment done before we had to check out of the hotel a few hours later. We're going to try and fix our toe in, toe out, and we need to get home today because I have school tomorrow. So we are in a giant Target parking lot that thankfully is right next to our hotel. So our tires are wearing on the inside, which probably means we're towed out too much. So we need to measure to make sure how much we're towed out and see if it's as bad as Nationals.
All right, so let's do the outer tread. So I'll do outer tread. Yeah, nice and high. Let's go a little lower. Yeah. Okay, does that look level to you, or do I need to come?
Yes, it looks level to me.
That looks good?
Yeah.
Okay. 58 1/4.
Okay.
We're at the outer tread, right? Yeah, outer tread to outer tread.
Okay.
So if we're supposed to be an 1/8 inch in, the back should be 1/8 wider than that. So the back should be 58 3/8.
Correct.
Yeah, 57 3/4. Oh yeah, so we're towed out. Yeah, so it's wrong. Okay, so we measured the front, and that was 58 1/4.
Yes.
We measured the back, and that was 57 3/4, which means we are 1/2 inch towed out, and we're supposed to be an 1/8 inch towed in. So we're 5/8 out of where we're supposed to be.
Which is how bad it was at Nationals,
That is exactly,
right?
We were watching the video last night, and that's exactly how bad we were at Nationals. So that means we have to take the tie rod, and we need to loosen the tie rod collars or sleeves, because we want the tie rods to lengthen, so that pushes the wheels in.
And then after we adjust, we have to roll it back and forward to make sure that it's adjusted.
Right.
And that then we can measure again to see if we're better or whatever.
Let's go adjust.
Woo! So one of the things we did at Nationals is we took tape to mark where the tie rod was. When we first started the process, we don't have tape, and we were right by a Target, so we grabbed some liquid whiteout. The reason we put it on here is so that when we start turning the collar, we will know if it's going the right way if we see the white marks go away from the actual collar, and we'll know we're going the wrong way if they go in. So that is why we're doing this. I don't think this is what this was meant for. Okay.
Alright.
It's on. Okay. I wish the car was up so much.
And actually, I might be able to even sneak in. Yeah, look, I can. Oh, or I might even be able to turn it I might have a better angle, Elle, turning it from here.
I think you might.
Yeah, I think I've got a better angle on it here. Okay. Oh yeah, because I can pull it towards me. Woo! Oh yeah, it's loosening easy.
Okay.
That's a problem. That was so loose.
Don't undo it.
That's pretty loose. Yeah, good job. Okay.
Yeah, call it good.
Awesome. Yeah. All right, that's the
if
same.
this can turn,
Yeah.
that's when you call it good. What?
Yeah, you're turning it.
Huh?
It's turning. Okay, cool.
Okay. We're gonna go one turn, right?
Yeah. Just right back around to your starting mark.
I think it's moving away.
Are you seeing a little bit of a gap in between your threads and your...
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, cool. So we're going to leave this one here.
Actually, can we do 2 turns?
Now, we heard a little bit is good.
We did?
But, I mean, I didn't do the thing last year.
I remember us turning it a lot.
Okay, do 2 turns and let's see what happens there. But now at least we know we're doing 2 turns. Yeah, go for it. Good.
Okay.
Back to your starting spot.
Yeah, we're definitely making it wider.
Okay, let's go do the same on the other side. 2 turns on the other side.
Yes.
I'm doing this side. Little WD. Well, I guess we don't need to do the whiteout on the threads because we know the direction to go.
Well, I think it's better to just... Because it might be different on that side.
No, it should be. It was definitely the same on... Well,
what?
I guess that's a good idea.
Yeah. For those of you yelling at your screens right now, it was a good idea, and Dad was wrong. But we'll come back to that later.
I guess that's a good idea. Let's at least do it. Okay, I'm gonna do a line in the middle. That's gonna be our center line. And there's some... Good job. I will say that I expected them to be tighter.
That one was tighter than this one.
That seemed relatively tight.
Oh, it's officially... We said it had rained this morning. It officially is raining currently.
Now, it is currently raining on us. That's loose. So we're rolling forward.
Yes.
2 turns. I'm gonna try to break it loose a little. Yeah, okay, it's rolling. Okay, so we're going forward. There's 1.
Yes.
Rolling. Okay, that's 2. All right, let's do a little rolling back and forth.
And for those of you keeping score, are you noticing anything not quite right here? Here's what it looked like before we adjusted it, and after.
$57.
Okay.
We're at 57 3/4.
Okay.
So wait. Oh, so we've come in a full ½ inch here, because we were at 57 we were at 58 1/4, right?
Uh-huh.
All right. So yeah, we're at 57 3/4.
Okay.
So ideally, what we want, if this from this measurement on the back, we
Yeah.
want 57 7/8.
Okay.
Because we're at 57 6/8. We want 57 7/8 on the back.
Let's try.
Okay. Ready on your side.
That's good.
That's good?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. 57 1/2.
So
we're still too far toed out, but we still have 1/4 and then some. So we need to do like
2 more turns.
at least 2, maybe even 2 1/2 more turns.
Yeah, so let's do 2 more turns.
And see if that does it, and then we'll do one last adjustment.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
That's all I'm doing, 2 turns.
Gotcha.
So that's 1. That's 1. Okay, that's the start of my second one. We did it correctly. Okay, that's 2 turns for me.
All right, 2 turns forward.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay,
That's
rolling
2.
again.
Rolling again. All right, same tread. You let me know how we're looking. Okay, 57 3/4.
Okay.
So that's kind of the same amount we had. So now we're going to be interested to see
If the back
if the back has changed. So 57 3/4.
Okay.
Okay, so if this is, so ideally we want 57 7/8
Yeah.
is what we're looking for. We're still at 57 1/2.
What?
So we're still toed out
Well, we turned it.
2 times.
Yeah.
That's weird.
That's not right, right?
I don't think so. Oh, wait a sec.
What?
Oh.
Have you been going the wrong way?
Yeah, look, my threads are eaten up. My whiteout's chewed up. My whiteout's gone. So you were right. It goes the other way on this side.
So when I said, I remember they were turning in 2 different ways.
And I said no.
And you said no, they were turning the same way.
So yeah, I've been counteracting what we've been doing. Okay, so Ellie was right, and the tie rods have to turn opposite directions. I was turning it the same direction, but what I didn't notice is that my whiteout threads were getting eaten up here.
I love how you said
because I was going the wrong way.
You don't need to do whiteout.
I'm so glad we did, because we wouldn't have noticed. Because yeah, you can see right there. There's all the whiteout got eaten up.
So what I originally said, I remember at Nationals, one side was going one way and one side was turning the other way because they were opposite. And you went, no. They're turning the same direction. And you even watched the video.
I may not have watched that closely, and yes, this is another instance of Ellie being right.
We were even on the last episode. We are no longer even.
Man. So our fix is I'm going back 4 turns to go back to the beginning.
Yes.
You're going to take 2, and then I'm going to go 2.
You're going back overall. You're going back 6 turns.
6 turns.
You are turning it 6 times. I am turning it backwards 2 times.
And then that should give us a total of 2 out. Oh my goodness.
So you need to go down.
So I need to come back down this way.
You are not going up anymore.
6 times.
6 times.
5. Oh, look, hey, it's scooting out.
1 more.
6. You're going down 2.
Yes. My non-dominant hand.
It was exactly the same because you turned and you added it and I took it away on my side.
Oh wait, that's 2 turns backwards for me.
Okay, so this is a total of 2 turns out.
I wonder if it actually changed anything. Oh my gosh, Dad, go down a little bit.
Down? This says 55 and 3/4.
So we did it a lot. All right, let's measure the back.
Okay, 50.
Here's the thing, we can always go back.
All right, tell me where.
We're good.
Right there?
Yep.
Oh gosh.
What are we at?
We're at 57 and almost 7/8. So we're like 2 inches off.
Okay, so let's go back 1 turn.
I think we need to go back more.
I know, but let's go back 1 turn and see
how much we improve.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, there's 1 turn on me.
Yeah, same.
Cool. Okay.
Okay.
How am I doing?
We're good.
Okay, this is 56 and 5/8.
Okay.
Hang on 1 second. Let me just double check. Hang on. Yeah, 56 and 5/8.
Okay. We're good.
Okay, this is 57 and a half. So we're definitely towed in almost a full inch. So we need I think a 1/4 turn is about what we need total. So that for me that means I need to go
that way.
I need to go. Yeah. No. I need to go back. I need to go in reverse.
Oh, we're going reverse.
Yeah, we've gone too much.
Yeah,
so we need to go back.
I need to go down. You need to go up.
I need to go forward. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, Elle, is I'm gonna turn it a full turn and then go back a 1/4 because I think that'd be easier.
Same.
Okay. So I'm turning a full turn, and now I'm going back a 1/4.
Wait.
Yeah, 1 turn and then back a 1/4. You got it.
I think that's about it.
Okay, let's roll it.
Okay, good.
How am I doing?
You're good. That's measure that.
57 and 1/4. So that's 57 and 2/8.
Okay.
57 and 1/4. How am I doing?
That's good.
Let's say 57 and 7/16.
Okay.
So that's 3/16 over 1/4, so that's 3/16 towed in, which is exactly where I think we should be. So I say a little bit so I think we're right on the money.
Yeah!
Good thing I figured that one out.
Okay, let's tighten this. But let's do it together so that we keep it at this, we keep the collar at the same position while the other person
Do you want me to hold
tightens.
it? Come hold it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good idea.
I think that's good. Your grunting makes it sound like it's good.
That's pretty tight.
Okay, I know we probably didn't need to hold the collar.
No, I think it's a good call. I don't want it to move. Let's do the other side.
Okay.
Okay.
No, I know it's really uncomfortable over
Weird
there.
spot.
Yes.
Okay. I think that's got it. Woo!
We did it!
We did it.
We did it.
But yeah, so we're ending
gonna
up at 3/16 in, which may be kind of at the edge of what you should tow in.
We should be good. We did it by ourselves. There was nobody to help us, which I'm really proud of us for doing that.
And you knew what you were doing.
And I knew what I was doing. It's really
Barring doing it wrong.
Yeah.
And then undoing it. But I love that we were able to think it through.
But it was also the thing of like, I had done this one before, but we had two people who knew exactly what they were looking at and exactly what they were doing. So I basically knew nothing of what I was trying to do, and I was just doing what they told me to. So it was cool to like actually understand why I was doing something.
And I'm sure many of you, like on Facebook, were probably yelling at your screens when we started by turning 2 times, because on the Facebook comments, it said
it's
a little bit
goes a long way,
because in the end,
we understand.
In the end, now all we did was really turn it a quarter turn.
Yes,
that's
which we knew a little bit goes a long way. We understood that, but it was a thing of, if we go over, at least we know we're going in the right direction, and we can always come back.
We just one of us happened to be doing it wrong. That's up to who knows who that could have been. Could have been anybody.
No.
Could have been anybody.
Do not blame this on me. You owe me something now.
Definitely. Breakfast.
So we did it! Story over. Happy ending, right? No. Of course it's not. Because is it ever over when we actually finish something? Yes, we fixed our tow issue, but as Dad and I got on the road to head home, we decided to gas up and just double check that the alignment was holding. And guess what? It wasn't. We had gone back to over a 1/4 inch towed out. So we readjusted, re-rolled, and remeasured to get it right, and got on the road again. And guess what happened after driving a couple of miles? We measured it again, and we were towed out. We fixed it and drove again, and the same thing happened 2 more times. Eventually, we towed it in so much that once it rolled for a little while, it was back in the correct position. And at this point, we just had to go with it because we needed to get home. And thankfully, we made it. So because of all of this, it sounds like I'm gonna have to get 2 new tires and all new suspension, which will be a lot of fun. But that is not for today. Even though our first alignment didn't end up working, I was still really proud of us, me. Even though our original alignment didn't hold, I'm really proud of us for at least giving it a shot and actually making it work. So what I'm taking out of the garage is pay attention when you get good instruction, because you never know when you'll need it again. Thank you to John Howard and Jerry Kratz and literally everybody on Facebook for telling us how we should do this, because it was really helpful. And as always, thanking my executive producer, Drew Carter. Check out this video where we actually saw the Women's Motorfest show we went to in Columbus. It was a really good show, and I was really glad we went, even though this happened. Thanks for watching, consider subscribing, and I'll see you next time in the garage.